Well, I was about ready, and then I heard my cat knock something over, so I'll be right back. And then I'll be starting. Okay, I'm ready for real this time. So, unfortunately for this match, both DDDDD and Lou are going to be eliminated, but they are going to be playing to see which one is not last place in the group. So this might be a good level pick for Lou. It'll give him a chance to get DDDDD out towards the edge of the stage. Maybe get some of those off-screen kills that way. And it looks like he barely even needs it because he's already got DDDDD at 110%. Doing a really good job so far. And now this is kind of the part where he's going to want to probably stay away from the edge of the stage now because he's got that lead. Although DDDDD has closed the advantage though. And there's this chance he gets that first knockout. And DDDDD at a really strong advantage right now. What happens if Algernon wins against Sling? Good question. Let's take a look. He'll be in the top 6, which I think puts him in the up and down tournament for Season 6. So actually, this is an important match for both Algernon and Sling because whichever one of those wins. Well, they're both guaranteed an entry into Season 6, except one of them is going to go into the into the Survival League, and then one of them is going to be in the Up and Down tournament. So, either way, they're both going to get a free entry into Season 6, but it all depends on how they do, if they auto-qualify for one of the leagues or not. DDDDD doing something really weird there, walking to the edge of the stage. And Lu gets that second KO, but he's at 83%, so he's got to be careful. Is that going to be enough? And it looks like that charge-up attack. And DDDDD goes overkill, getting that, that forward smash, fully charged, right at the edge of the stage.
Start battle! Piranha Plant! Mario!
Actually, this is kind of dangerous for Algernon and Sling, because now that I'm looking at it, if Pa Paladin and Nochi both win their matches, that could put whoever loses that match in a tiebreaker situation. Because the bottom four will be completely eliminated. It won't just be a free Survival League entry. So the Algernon and Sling match is a really, really big one. Probably one of the biggest ones in this group, this round at least. The ones with Fatness, Dr. Heart, and Poison Ivy will be important as well, because that might potentially determine who gets automatically qualified. And it's hard to say who would win in a tiebreaker situation between Algernon, Sling, Pa Paladin, and Nochi. I'd have to look at their games played to see who's won against each other. And it also depends who's in that tiebreaker as well, because the results can change just depending on who's tied for that position. Going into this match, though, it looks like Poison Ivy's doing a good job. So if you're the trainer for Sling or Pa Paladin, or even well, maybe not Poison Ivy, but Algernon, Sling, and Pa Paladin are counting on Nochi losing this match, and he's holding his own right now, and he's got that final smash. Didn't line it up very well, I think. Oh, nope, it looks like it just barely clips Poison Ivy, but he's going to be able to recover from it. So Nochi gets that first KO. And Poison Ivy catches up, so 0-0 going in the second stock. This is kind of a strange level. I'm not sure if it's good or bad for Poison Ivy, because of that wall in from the first level to the second level. I don't know if it blocks its attacks. I'll have to see here if we can get it. Oh yeah, it does block the attacks. So it's a slight disadvantage if Nochi is fighting from the upper level. But because it's such a narrow area, and Piranha Plant does have that Patui right there, Poison Ivy doesn't use it as much as like Known Plant. And Nochi just about getting KO'd there. Kind of gets saved by the level a little bit. Actually, this level layout might actually be helping Poison Ivy, because it forces Nochi into kind of a small corridor, which Poison Ivy can completely secure. And going into the last stock, we haven't seen... Oh, we have seen a Final Smash, but we haven't seen the second one pop up yet. Nochi got the first one, but he didn't quite make too good use of it. He did hit Poison Ivy, but didn't get the KO from it. And Poison Ivy having trouble lining up that smash attack. And Smash Ball on Poison Ivy's side of the map. Looks like it's going to have one more chance to break it, but Nochi's going to go for it. And is that going to be enough? It looks like it's not, but now Nochi's got that Smash Ball wide open, and he does break it. He uses it, but I think... Oh, no, Poison Ivy was not able to get out of the way. Which means Nochi is going to win that match. Big win for Nochi. Not as important for Poison Ivy, but it does potentially eliminate it from making it into the top 2, which would be an automatic advancement. Well, Algernon's score against Poison Ivy won't matter. Losing to Pop Paladin will affect the tiebreaker depending on how it ends up. But if Pop Paladin loses this match, Algernon would beat the tiebreaker between Nochi because he did win that match. Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident in my Amiibo on this one. I might actually end up retraining him between seasons. And because Nochi won his match, Pop Paladin will have to lose for It's Ya Boy to make it out of the... well, actually, no. He's going to be stuck in the bottom 4, so yeah, he will be eliminated no matter how he does in this game. Oh, actually, no. I'm not sure. If he beats Pop Paladin, then he would be at 4, and yeah, so he would be eliminated no matter what. But this is his chance to take Pop Paladin down with him, though. And this is not a great map for Dark Pit. This is probably the best thing Pop Paladin could have hoped for. But your boy making the most of it, though, and he's ahead by a little bit in this first stock. But Pop Paladin's catching up. And does a good job, goes for the spike. He swings twice, but can't quite make it connect. So it looks like... it looks like he's not bouncing off of the Great Fox, which is helping, but Pop Paladin's going to get that first KO. And your boy gonna get a free swing with Pop Paladin using his recovery. And your boy gets the first KO, or his first KO, but he's behind by about 60%. He really needs that smash ball to pop up, and we should be expecting one any minute. Goes for the down air, but can't quite hit it. And he hasn't been able to make anything happen yet in this this second stock. He's got to be careful. There was a fully charged smash from Pop Paladin. There's the smash ball. Looks like he's going to go for it. But Pop Paladin's pretty close himself. He's got to be careful. And he's doing a really good job at stopping Pop Paladin from getting close to that smash ball, but he will get knocked out before he gets the chance to use it. And he's only got Pop Paladin at 51%, and he's already starting to do work on that last stock. And it looks like Pop Paladin is going to continue to be potentially eligible for Season 6.
Stop battle. Dr. Mario.
It does not mean you're out. If Algernon wins his match, he will. He should advance because he'll be at 6 wins. Pop Paladin and Nochi only have 5. If he loses his game, I would have to look at the matchups. But he's got his Season 6 chances at stake here. But yeah, normally I do the tiebreakers after at the end of the stream, but since you're here after this group's done, I'll run those tiebreakers through and see who ends up where after Group C is finished. It won't show up on the leaderboard correctly until after the stream though, because I have to manually set what the positions are. Because the leaderboard only updates by rating, which isn't how the tiebreakers are decided. So, Dr. Hart and Fatness, this is actually also a very important match because whichever one of the two wins this will be going into a tiebreaker match, not a tiebreaker match, but tiebreaker calculations for who gets automatically advanced. So this is both Fami and Pixel's chance to get a free entry into the Season 6 Prize League. And this is a really good matchup for Dr. Hart because when he gets Fatness off stage, he can harass with those pills and he can force that recovery. And if he can do it while he's recovering, he can also potentially prevent him from even getting back on stage. Just barely makes it back there, and it looks like Fatness might actually get the... oh, he was going to get close to getting the KO, but it looks like he knocked Dr. Hart back on stage. And Dr. Hart's just going to throw him right into the kill zone on the left side. Dr. Hart just barely making it back. This might be it for his first stock, but he's going to get a couple more hits in. Smash Ball's out. It's on Fatness's side of the stage. If Dr. Hart doesn't break it, he's going to want to not get knocked out before Fatness has the chance to use it. That way, if he does get the KO, you know, it's on his first stock, and he's at 134% anyway. He almost made it back on stage from there. So Dr. Hart still maintaining his advantage. He'll be able to capitalize on this character matchup if he can get Fatness off stage, but he's having trouble getting him off stage and keeping him there. But he was waiting for him at the side of the level there. Gets that second KO, and he's only at 31%. So this is looking really good for Dr. Hart right now. And that's what I'm talking about. If he all he has to do is just hit him when he's off stage trying to do his recovery. And it looks like Fatness is going to get that second KO. I don't think Dr. Hart's going to be able to recover from this. Almost does, though. So Fatness has to be careful. This could potentially be it for him. His best hope right now is a Smash Ball, but it looks like Dr. Hart, just like with that second stock, going to be waiting there on the side of the stage again.
Battle. Ridley. Hero.
So also, as far as betting goes, one of the things I plan on adding for Season 6, there's going to be a small break. So I initially expected Season 6 to start at kind of towards the middle of May. It's probably going to be towards the end of May at this rate because there's a few upgrades I want to make to the website. One of them is going to be mass betting. So what it'll be is it'll have a list of all the matchups, and you'll just click a checkbox next to all the ones you want to bet on. And then it'll pull up a page, and it'll give you the stats for the characters. You'll see their wins, their losses, and their rating. And you can put all of your bets in at once and then just hit save. And then you can basically do mass betting that way. It makes it a little bit easier than the current way people are doing, where they have to make the bet and then like go back to the betting page, click the next match, make another bet. So I hope it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit faster, so we can get some more online bets for Season 6. So since Dragonium and Dr. Hart and Poison Ivy all have 8 wins right now, this is Dragonium's chance to completely secure his spot in the prize league without having to go into a tiebreaker. If he loses, he could still potentially make it. It'll be a 3-way tie for first place, so one of them will be eliminated. I just haven't figured out which one it is yet. I'd have to go and look at the previous match stats for all the characters. But Skadoodle, not as important of a match for him. He's going to be in the up and down tournament no matter if he wins or loses. So this is kind of really just his chance to disrupt Dragonium's chances, or maybe force him into the up and down with him. A lot of off-stage play going on. Surprised that neither Amiibo got knocked out from that. And it looks like Dragonium going for the suicide side B. He almost was able to get back up, but he fell down at the very last second there. Smash Ball's out. This is looking good for Dragonium. Skadoodle, it's going to be really big for him if he breaks this and he's able to get that final smash off. And Dragonium being careful not to get too close to Skadoodle, but he lands right next to him and on the side of the stage. So this is Skadoodle's chance. Brings it back to 1-1. And technically this would be a reverse 3-stock because Dragonium got that second KO before he took the first death. So looks like it's not going to happen though. Dragonium it will be participating in the Season 6 Prize League.
Start the battle. Isabel. Pikachu.
One second, Windows update's being annoying. It wants to restart. I have to reschedule it. I could have swore I told it to do it in the morning, but I'll try again here. Alright, 4 in the morning tomorrow. That should work. Oh, I don't know. I never got one from Spike. I don't know if he's gonna be here giving it out, or I'm starting a little bit earlier than I planned, so maybe he hasn't gotten it ready yet. And oh wow, 79,000 points. Who made the big bet on this one? I think that might have been a mistake from Necros. I'm gonna actually, is he here right now? I might have to, I need to check something real quick. I really doubt he would have gone all in on this. I think that was a mistake on the web bet. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna be just a second. I gotta check his bets. I think he accidentally hit 500% instead of 500 points. I just need to look at the database real quick. I think that was okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna undo your bet real quick because I'm pretty sure that's what. Yeah, I get you. So the number on the screen is going to stay the 72,000, but the multiplier is going to get a little more reasonable. It's still going to be highly in favor of Algernon because he's got like 20,000 points worth of bets, not just with Necros. I just got to get on my database real quick. Yeah, so for Season 6, one of the other changes I'm going to make is an accidental bet protection. So if you bet more than 100%, instead of setting it to 100%, it's going to just cancel the bet. That won't be active until Season 6, though. And I'll check your other bets real quick, because I can see them all at once from my database, and I'll let you know real quick if any of your other bets are messed up. I can fix them for you. And it seems like it's not stuck. I'm just doing fixing some technical difficulties right now. It seems like that's the only one that you messed up. The rest of your bets look fine. I will delete the bet, so you won't have a bet on this match. Okay, and we're going. So, like I said, that 50,000 point on Algernon, that 50,000 point bet was a mistake. The number on stream hasn't updated because the bot hasn't received a new bet. But when it does the payouts, the calculation will be correct. So it's not a 17 times multiplier for Sling. It is a very high multiplier, though, because there are still some large bets on Algernon. And likewise for Algernon, his multiplier is definitely higher than 1.06. It is pretty low, though, because of all these bets. It looks like the actual total is around, let's see, around 22,000 points for Algernon versus Sling's 4,900. And Algernon's starting out really well in this matchup. He has the lead that he needs. He just has to be careful not to get knocked out too early on this first stock. Gets a good down air, but Sling does have a really good recovery, but Sling comes right back with the down air of her own. And now Sling on the offensive, just about to pull ahead of Algernon. Gets a really good up air, doesn't quite get Algernon into the KO zone though. And both Amiibo playing with death there, going for those down airs. This is going to be a little bit of a knife fight of a match. And that smash ball's on Algernon's side of the map. If he can get that final smash off, The best bet for him would be to do it before, or his best bet would be to do it after he gets the KO on Sling. But he might not want to give Sling the opportunity to break that Smash Ball loose, though. There's the down air, and now Algernon's in a great spot. He's got the final smash, and he's going to use it, but doesn't quite land it correctly. Just barely gets dodged by Sling. And so he needs to use this opportunity to get that advantage going into the final stock, but Sling gets the response. We just saw the Smash Ball, so it's very unlikely that we're going to get one in this final stock. And Algernon gets the down air, but doesn't quite land it correctly. Starting to build up his advantage, but he's got to be careful. Sling has gotten a down air and does have a pretty good reputation for taking out some of the really heavier hitters in this league. And Sling's so close to getting knocked out. Algernon just needs to get one more of those smash attacks off the side of the stage. Algernon's at 71%, 81%, so both Amiibo just about in KO range, and they're both definitely in spike range if they're off stage. Algernon going for the down air, doesn't quite hit it, but he's at 131%, and it looks like Sling is going to win that match. So there will be a tiebreaker. I believe that was the last match for Group C, so if you give me just a moment while this next match is getting set up, I will get the results of that tiebreaker. Okay, so this is going to be a tiebreaker between Algernon, Paul Paladin, and Nochi. Looking right now, I have to look up all their matches. So Algernon beat Nochi, a loss to Paul Paladin. Paul Paladin beat Algernon and beat Nochi. And Nochi lost to both Algernon and Paul Paladin. So what that means is Pop Paladin will win the tiebreaker, Algernon gets second place, and Nochi, having lost both of those tiebreakers, is going to be the one that gets eliminated. So Algernon did not get eliminated. He will have to re-qualify in the Survival League, but it won't. It will not count against his. It won't count against your Season 6 entry. So it is a free Season 6 entry, but he will have to re-qualify in the Survival League for Season 6. The code... It was just posted. Let me scroll up real quick. Yeah, so you'll have 2 entries for... well, actually, no, you'll have... Isn't Luigi Kid's entered as well? So yeah, you'll have Luigi Kid, who I believe will be in the Qualify League automatically. I'll have to double check. I forget if he was in the Qualify League or the Up and Down. So he'll be automatically entered. Algernon will automatically be entered into the Survival League. And then, yeah, you'll have 2 additional entries for Season 6 for new Amiibo. And Thick Boy winning that match against Pity Pat. That was another first place match, so he will potentially be moving up into the Prize League, depending on how Poutine and Warfare do in their games.
Battle. Wario. Ridley.
Here we go, off the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails.
So Warfare tied for first right now in Group D, but since Thick Boy won his game, he's going to have to win this one if he wants to remain in first place. And Warfare's starting off strong. He's doing some juggling against Smog. Smog did really, really well starting out in the season, but he's been having a little bit of trouble keeping his position. And Warfare right now showing the true power of the Fami Wario. And Warfare actually at the beginning of this season was having the opposite issue. So while Smog was tearing up the leaderboards at the first half, Warfare wasn't doing too great. But through these last few rounds, kind of been on a winning streak, and now if he wins this, he'll be tied for first place. Smog getting that first KO. Warfare still has a little bit of an advantage, and we should be seeing a Smash Ball any minute now. We're about a minute and a half into the match. And it seems like this map layout as well is just really good for Warfare. Smog's having a really tough time lining up a lot of his attacks. Oh, and unfortunately, it looks like he tried to use his recovery offensively against Warfare off stage, but he used it in the wrong direction. And nice waft, by the way. But he used it in the wrong direction and wasn't able to recover. So a misplay on Smog's part, and that's going to put him at a huge disadvantage right now. He needs to get that second KO. Almost does the same thing again, but he was able to latch onto that side of the building. So kind of the same situation as the last stock. Smog is about 50% behind, but we do have a Smash Ball out. It looks like Smog's hit it once or twice, but it's going to fly off. Neither one going to be able to get that final smash. It's going to be just a standard matchup. Smog's doing a pretty good job at catching up. He's almost got Warfare at the same percentage as him, but now Warfare's got Smog in KO range. All he has to do is get him to the side of the stage. And there we go, up smash from the top of the stage, really close to the KO zone, and Warfare going to proceed on to be tied for first place.
Start the battle. Mr. Game and Watch. Hero.
So we got a Shenanigans map. Haven't seen this one in a while. The last time we saw it actually ended up being a pretty normal match, since both Amiibo were kind of able to deal with this like weird map layout pretty well. So Agent 625, this is a very important matchup for him because Smog lost his match. That's going to put him in danger of being eliminated. Agent 625's in that same danger, but he has to win this match if he wants to remain in the league. Because the bottom 4 will be eliminated, so he's currently at 4 wins, which will be the last place. But if he wins this, that'll bring him up to 5, and he'll be tied with Smog and potentially Eterna and Phantom as well, depending on how they do on their matches. Oh, actually, Eterna and Phantom are up next, so one of those two is going to be going to lose their game. So this could be Agent 625, Smaug, and either Eterna or Phantom, depending on how this match goes. If Agent 625 loses, he's going to be doing both of them a favor. So if you are Snowblind, Chaos Grunt, or Obsessed, you're really rooting against Agent 625 on this match. But Gold DXJ's hero down to his last stock, and it's not the fault of the map either. There's been very little shenanigans that you usually see on this map. But we might see something here. This is really bad for Gold DXJ's hero. He needs to use his recovery, but he's not jumping up. He needs to do it. If Agent 625, just all he has to do is stay there. And there we go. We see it, and he's going to get a couple attacks in, but Hero is able to get back on stage. Oh, it doesn't quite, and he falls off. So Agent 625 going to get that win, and he will be going into a tiebreaker for that elimination position.
Start the battle! Zelda! Robin!
So this one's going to be another one of those really important matches for both of these Amiibo. Whichever one loses is going to be in a tiebreak situation and potentially face elimination. And a great map for this matchup. This is going to be really interesting. I think that Phantom is going to have the advantage just based on her really, really strong forward smashes, but Eterna doing a really good job at not letting her get close, and he's got some good fire attacks going on. He's just keeping her at a distance and only taking pretty much one hit. Just starts getting comboed by Phantom, but already has her at 72%. And on this map, depending on how close you get them to the edge, that could potentially be KO range, depending on the attack you use and how close they are to the side. But Eterna doesn't, his attacks don't pack quite as much of a punch, enough to break the side of the stage, so he does get that KO off the top of the level, which is probably how he's gonna get, if he does end up winning this, I think that's how he's gonna get all of his KOs. And Phantom almost breaking the side of the stage, but she sends that final smash ball over to Eterna, and he's gonna end up getting that final smash. And he's in the perfect spot to use it, but doesn't quite do it. And lands the final smash. This is looking really good for Eterna right now. Phantom in a really bad spot. Gets knocked off the top of the stage again. Phantom's still on his first stock. Or not Phantom. Eterna still on his first stock. And even recovering a little bit of damage. He's got to be careful on the side of the stage, 114%. You can get knocked out from pretty much anything on this stage if you're that close to the side. But he's also kind of using it as protection, because he's able to keep that distance from Phantom, and she's having trouble really doing anything about it. And there's that first KO from Phantom, but Phantom's at 86, 94% damage, just breaks 100, and Eterna's still got a stock on top of it. Smash Ball's out. Phantom could potentially break it and get that second KO, but nope. Looks like Eterna's going to charge up and get the win. Really great example of how zoning a character just out of range of you, keeping those long distance attacks up and not giving them a chance to get in and hit you, can easily win you the game. He took that pretty clear victory for Eterna.
Start the battle. Lucas.
So Poutine having a little bit of trouble in Season 4, doing great in Season 5. Top of the group. All he has to do now is beat Lesha to be tied for first place along with Thick Boy and Warfare. And so far, Poutine doing a pretty good job, but Lesha is still kind of holding her own. She's got Poutine to 73% and the Smash Ball's out. Because the level's so big, this is one of those few times where you could actually potentially see someone dodge Lucas's final smash. But it looks like Lesha's going to get it. This might actually give her a chance to score that first KO, unless Poutine is able to get that knockout and prevents Lesha from using that final smash. And although Lesha was starting out the match pretty well, she's having a little bit of trouble now keeping up. Poutine's almost got his second KO. And one more of those should seal the deal on the first stock, but she's at 82% on her second stock, and Poutine's not out of the park yet. So it's very likely that Poutine's going to get that second KO, but Lesha will have a chance before that happens to build up a little bit of damage and try to even out that gap. That way, when he does get that second KO, she can hopefully get hers relatively shortly after, which will do a really good job at evening out the stock. And actually, she's got him at a point where we even could potentially see her get that second knockout first, and that would turn the game around at this point. So Poutine getting the second KO, but he's in knockout range himself. Lesha just has to even this game out quick. She's in the wrong part of the map, though. That would have gotten the KO if they were at the top half. Alright, so Lesha at 74%, but there's only a minute on the clock. So she has 1 minute to either get that final knockout on Poutine. Poutine has to be careful not to let Lesha run the clock, because that will eliminate pretty much any advantage he has against her, and it's just going to come down to who can get that first hit in sudden death. But nope, he's not going to give her a chance. And Poutine going to go on to that tiebreaker for Group D.
Start the battle. Pichu. Torres.
So this is going to be a pretty interesting level. It's going to give Speed Friend the opportunities he needs to get those spike attacks. But it's also going to give Elot a chance to get really close, and she does a really good job with her her side B.
Your fate is clear.
Looks like both of them hitting each other, but Elot getting the actual knockout from that. Speed Friend evening out the stock, takes a little bit of damage, but mostly just from his own attacks. And we've got the Smash Ball out. Dangerous Smash Ball for Pichu and Pikachu. But it looks like Elot's going to get it. Speed Friend's going to knock it loose, though, and is going to get another chance to break it. But Elot's got it on her side of the map. Speed Friend getting around it, just barely breaks it at the end of his attack. And that one's definitely going to hit. It might also be enough to get the KO. Looks like it is. So Speed Friend going into the last stock with an advantage, but 71% is knockout range for a Pichu. Alright, last stock, Elot at a 41% disadvantage, but won't have to get Speed Friend up as high damage-wise to get that last KO, just because Pichu is such a light character. Get knocked out by pretty much anything. I've seen it happen as low as like 50% just from a regular smash attack.
You ready for this?
Oh, and a fumbled recovery from Speed Friend means Elot is going to win the match. Unfortunately, that win won't be enough to get her out of being eliminated. So, both Amiibo will be eliminated for Season 6.
Start battle. Luigi. Brawl.
And it looks like Group D is finished. There's going to be a tiebreaker between Poutine, Thick Boy, and Warfare to determine which one is going to move on automatically to the Season 6 Prize League. But whoever doesn't win that tiebreaker will still be in the Up and Down tournaments. They will have a chance to move up to the Prize League for Season 6. Also, Elot, Lesha, and Speed Friend will be eliminated. And there will also be a tiebreaker between Agent 625, Smaug, and Phantom. One of them won't make it into Season 6. The other two are going to have to go back to the Survival League and re-qualify. It won't count against their entries, though, so whoever does lose that, actually I guess the two that win the tiebreaker, it won't count against their Season 6 entries. And this is going to be another stage with a partial walk-off in a couple parts. I don't know if that will really favor one amiibo over the other. I know Zucchini has... like Luigi's in general have a lot of horizontal attacks, but Chrom does as well, so I don't know if it's really going to give a particular advantage to either amiibo, but the level's coming back, so they got to be careful. Yeah, it's always bad to see when an amiibo gets left behind by the level and it's just a free KO. And Chromosome getting that first knockout in a pretty good spot, only 60% damage. But Zucchini comes right back and evens out the game on the second stock. And he tries for that up B crit. That's the second one he's tried so far. And Chromosome doing a really good job. Zucchini gets saved by the wall. And Smash Ball's out. Looks like it's... Is it going to stay on the level? Nope, doesn't look like it. So it's going to drop back down here in a second once it falls off the stage. And it's going to be on Chromosome's side of the map. It's going to be one more try for Zucchini, but it looks like he's not close to that Smash Ball. And now Chrom has a chance to get it, but he doesn't take it. Zucchini can go and hit it. He has a chance, but he's not going to. And we're on a walkout, so Zucchini getting a KO at 51% is definitely possible. All he has to do is follow him over there. And there's the up B crit. So the match is pretty much evened out on this last stock. Zucchini's a 55% disadvantage. But it looks like he's narrowed that gap and has actually pulled ahead. So all he has to do is just finish it up. He's got enough damage on Chromosome where an up B crit will win him the match outright. And this is a pretty wide part of the stage, so the sides of the map are pretty close to the KO zone. You're only going to have to hit him not as far. Oh, and he's stunned. That's going to be a fully charged smash. And Zucchini is going to just be lined up to take that victory. So really good job from Zucchini, playing from behind, ends up winning the game. And depending on how... well, actually, no, that will eliminate Chromosome. So Chromosome was playing to remain in Season 6, but because he lost that match, he is going to be eliminated. Mantis is also going to have a chance, but Mantis is in the same situation. If she loses her match, she'll be eliminated from Season 6.
Stop battle! B2! Zelda!
And this is another match where if you are Cecil or Mariah, you are rooting for Backward Raichu on this one. Unfortunately, Backward Raichu is currently the lowest ranked amiibo in the group versus Aerith, who is second place. If Aerith wins this match, Cecil and Mariah cannot get automatically qualified for the Season 6 Prize League. They can still play in the Up and Down tournament, but if Aerith loses, then if one of those two wins their match, or both, then we'll see a tiebreaker situation for that second slot. Buwaya, though, has enough wins to where Buwaya will be going into the Prize League for Season 6. And backwards Raichu starting out strong. And I think both of these Amiibo favor some of the off-stage plays, so we might see a lot of really risky spike attempts from both characters. This could be a slugfest of a match. And Aerith getting the first KO, and only at 67%, so she's pretty safe as long as she doesn't get knocked off stage by backwards Raichu, and giving him the chance to get that down air. Looks like Aerith is going to be the one that gets the down air. Unfortunately, backward Raichu is a little bit too low damage to get knocked out by it, but when he recovers, though, Aerith was able to get that second KO. So backward Raichu in a really bad spot, and the Smash Ball's out, and it looks like it's going to be on Aerith's side of the stage, but backwards Raichu's going to have a chance at it. Decides to ignore it. That could be a huge mistake. Gets the final smash and hits it, so that's going to be the first KO for backward Raichu, but he's going to be taking damage from using that as well, so 61%, and each attack he does is going to do more and more damage, so he has to make sure to end the second stock quick. There's that down air from Aerith, but it's over land. And backward Raichu at 111%. That's KO range for a normal character. That's like double KO range for a Pichu. Gotta be really careful, and still hasn't gotten that second KO, so it's looking really great for Aerith. All she has to do is just land a hit at this point. But backward Raichu not going down without a fight, it looks like. Able to even it out at 1-1, but 120% damage. All Aerith has to do is just land a hit, but she's having trouble doing it. There it is, the side air, and that's going to lock in Group A for the two Amiibo that advance to Season 6 Prize League. That's going to be Aerith and Buaya. Cecil and Mariah are most likely safe in the up and down tournament, unless something crazy goes on during these lower ranked Amiibo matches.
Start the battle. Hero. Ridley.
And Luckman starting off with the crit. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage. It mostly just sends the other amiibo flying, but because Mariah was so low, didn't really do much. So kind of a waste of a crit opportunity there. There's another one though. Luckman showing his luck. So the first crit didn't work, decided to get it again. So tough break for Mariah, but looks like he is going to be able to get this first KO relatively soon, as long as he can keep up what he's doing right now. There's that up smash, and going to even the stock out. So first one, just practice. And Smash Ball's out. Luckman has control of the map right now. Mariah gets back on stage. Neither one going for the Smash Ball. Looks like Mariah was hitting it, but mostly just because I think it was in the way of his attacks against Luckman. It's going to work out for him, though, because he's going to get that second KO from this. But he's in another situation where Luckman's probably going to get another knockout relatively soon with Mariah at 110%. Almost enough to do it there. Unfortunately, he was in the wrong direction. Goes for the down air, but doesn't quite line it up. So there it is. Only 27% difference in damage. That's effectively nothing. If Mariah can get a couple more hits in like he is, though, that will build him up a real advantage. There's another crit. But unfortunately he was at 0, so it didn't really do anything again. See if he can go 2 for 2 again. But 3 crits in a row. Luckman showing off his luck, but unfortunately all at the wrong time though. Only one of those crits was able to really get a knockout, but it looks like he doesn't need it. That crit actually might have helped because it did the 30 damage, which was probably what pushed Mariah over the edge, getting him to just barely tap that knockout zone there for that last KO.
Start battle. Wario! Dark hit.
And this is Wet Willie's chance to stay qualified in the Season 6 qualified, well, maybe not stay qualified, but at least be automatically entered into Season 6. So Fami's done a really good job at keeping his amiibo in this league, getting all those free entries. He's the only person with 4 entries in Season 5 due to his Season 4 performance. So he has 1 amiibo in every group in the qualified league. Dr. Hart's going to be moving up. Warfare could potentially be moving up as well. Amiibo is tied for 2nd in his group. And Wet Willie, if he wins this match, he'll at least be going into the Survival League, potentially even the Up and Down tournament. But Cecil tied for 3rd place, so it's not going to be an easy fight for Wet Willie. And Wet Willie is definitely the lower performing of the 2 Fami Warios in this league. And Cecil gets a down air. Wet Willy not quite able to recover from it. And he's only taken 16% in his first stock, so really great start for Cecil. Oh, and Cecil, luckily he's got such a good recovery because he uses his side B off the stage and just barely recovers. But he's got Wet Willy down to his last stock, still hasn't lost his first one. There is a Smash Ball out, so if Wet Willy can get the KO, break the Smash Ball, and then land the final smash, we could see a situation where he is able to catch up. Doesn't quite get him high enough. There's that KO. So now Wet Willy has to just not take any damage. He needs to land this final smash and get that second KO, and we could potentially have a match here. He's going to hit the final smash. Unfortunately, he's facing the wrong direction, so I don't think this is going to get the KO. Oh no, he had him up towards the top of the stage, though. So it didn't go far enough to the right, but he did even the game out, and now we're 14-0. Pretty much back to where we started. And this is a reverse 3-stock situation as well for Wet Willy. But he's having trouble making these attacks hits, getting juggled by Cecil. He's able to get back on the ground, but just gets knocked right back up in the air again. Oh, and there's a waft right on the edge of the stage, and that is an amazing comeback for Wet Willy. And before I forget, let me give him that award for the reverse 3-stock.
Stop the battle! Unicorn! Dr. Mario!
And Group A, very competitive. Unfortunately, all of these Amiibo that are tied for third place are really just competing for these slots in the Up and Down tournament. If Lazaga PhD wins, there's going to be a 6-way tie, I believe. A 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 5-way tie. 2, 3. Oh no, a 6-way tie for third place if Lazaga PhD is able to win this match. Mantis, however, is fighting to stay alive. She needs to win this to avoid being eliminated. And actually, if she does win this, she'll be making it into the Survival League, and she'll be eliminating Lazaga PhD because the only head-to-head would be it would be her and Lazaga PhD. And since obviously she would have won against him, that would beat the tiebreaker right there. So this is the most important match of the season for Lazaga PhD and for Mantis. Whichever one of these Amiibo win is going to get a free entry into the Season 6... well, whichever one wins is going to get a free entry into the Season 6... Potentially, if Lazaga... Okay, let me start over. Whichever one loses is going to be eliminated. But whichever one wins could potentially make it into the Season 6 Qualified League. And there's a second rest. Mantis at 97%, so not quite out of the woods yet. She's got to build a little bit of damage going into the second stock if she wants to play it safe. Probably going to be seeing a Smash Ball in the next 30 to 45 seconds or so. Lazaga PhD does a good job at getting that first KO as soon as possible after respawning. And Mantis keeping on the pressure and maintaining that momentum, able to get Lazaga PhD up to 58% in a relatively short amount of time. She was going to try to get a little close in there for maybe another rest. 58% might be enough to get another KO. 70% definitely is. Oh, but Lazaga PhD goes a little bit too far off stage and makes a huge blunder. Goes a little bit farther than he's able to recover from. There's the rest, and Mantis gets knocked out from, it looked like it was 50%. So huge play from Lazaga PhD. We're at 3 minutes, so 2 minutes into the game, we still haven't seen a Smash Ball. There's another rest, that's the third one, but that's going to give Lazaga PhD a chance to just fully charge up and attack. She's got to be careful. She needs to get a couple more hits in before she tries another rest. She'll probably get the KO at this point if she can land it, but she might just go for that up smash. She's doing some really good juggling right now, but she's got to be careful because she's almost in KO range herself. If Lazaga PhD breaks the Smash Ball, he can get the win. If Mantis breaks it, there's a chance that she could get it. I don't know if Lazaga PhD is going to be able to recover from this. It doesn't look like he is. And Mantis is going to end that man's whole career. Lazaga PhD being eliminated from Season 6 completely. Mantis will be able to go on and play in the Survival League, however.
Start battle. Be gunner. King K. Rool.
And this is probably going to be the lowest stakes match of the day. We've got the highest rated Amiibo in Group A, Buwaya, going against one of the lowest rated, Janie. Buwaya is guaranteed to make it into the Season 6 Prize League, and Janie is unfortunately guaranteed to be eliminated no matter the outcome of this match. But hey, everyone gets their 11 games though. And interesting stage choice. The slant on the side of the stage could interrupt the missile attacks for both of these Amiibo. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. Either way, Janie needed any kind of advantage he could get, and I don't think this is going to be one of them. Does a good job hitting that missile off stage though and getting that knockout against Buwaya, but Buwaya not going to have any trouble returning that KO as well. And Buwaya's been using his crown of all things to block this missile spam from Janie. And Janie doesn't want to give Buwaya a chance to use that final smash. And there it is. That's going to be a KO. Going to be going into the last stock for Janie. Janie has a chance to win this still. Buwaya's at 123% on his second stock, so we could definitely see a KO here really soon. This might be enough if he gets one of those missile hits off again. Doesn't look like he's going to go for it, though. And Buwaya doing a really good job at using that center platform on the stage to dodge these missiles. And the side of the stage slanting up like that is actually going to put the missiles just a little bit too high to hit Buwaya, so he's going to be able to just close the distance between the two. And Janie gets that second KO, but now he's at 64% on his last stock. And Buwaya, any K rule isn't going to have a whole lot of trouble knocking someone out at this percentage. Even just their tilt attack is going to be enough, especially if Janie keeps hanging out on the side of the stage like this. And unfortunately, the Crown does a really good job at blocking those missiles, even overriding them. But the missile spam seems to be working for Janie for the most part. I don't know if it's going to be enough to win the match, though. Janie's almost got Buwaya at a point where if he gets him off stage and gets a smash attack, could get that KO, but we're going to see the tilts from Buwaya. And that's going to win the match for him. Like I said, though, low-stakes match, it doesn't really affect the outcome of this group's rankings because one was guaranteed to advance and one was guaranteed to be eliminated.
Start the battle.
So there is currently a 5-way tie for third place in Group A. That's the biggest tiebreak I'm going to probably be doing this season. That means that one of those 5 is going to have to go back to the Survival League, while the other 4 are going to be playing in the Up and Down tournament. So some will remain in the Qualified League, and some will advance to the Prize League. Buwaya and Aerith, on the other hand, are guaranteed to move up to the Prize League for Season 6. Group B, we've got Amiibos and Bananas. Bananas 6 and 4. I think he's pretty much at this point locked into the up and down tournament, whether he wins or loses. Amiibos, however, is playing for a chance to get automatically qualified into the prize league. Regardless, though, that means all of Fami's Amiibo this season are going to be playing in Season 6. So we could potentially even see 6 Fami Amiibo in Season 6 of this of the league. So that should be the most of any trainer at this point, I believe. Might as well call it the Fami League.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Amiibo's getting that first knockout. Only 50% damage, but you gotta be careful around any K role players. So Bananas could catch this up pretty easily. He's got the Smash Ball in his half of the stage. Both Amiibo seem pretty disinterested in it. Bananas hitting it a couple times, but it looks like just because it was in the way of hitting Amiibos. So we might actually see this Smash Ball just fly off. Oh, it looks like he's gonna get it at the last second. And he's going to land that final smash, but he is already at 69% of his second stock. Nice. And now Amiibos has a clean stock lead on Bananas. Looking pretty bad for Bananas right now, but like I said, this is a pretty low stakes match for Bananas. Amiibos is the one that really needs to win this game, so it's going right for him right now. And the more damage he gets on this last stock, the less he's going to have to worry on his final stock, if he even gets there, because he's doing a really good job on this last one as well. He might even 2-stock Bananas. And it's not quite going to be enough. He's going to have a chance to do some ledge guarding or some offstage play. Bananas back on the offensive, and oh, the Amiibo's getting saved by the wall. And it looks like we actually will see a 2-stock from Amiibos.
Stop battle! Pikachu! King DDD!
So Naboris starting out pretty rough, but this is a level where he really has a chance to shine because we're going to see a lot of characters off stage a lot of the time on this level. And Naboris currently 4 and 6. I don't know if I think he still can potentially be eliminated depending on how Red Oni, Spike, and Mochi do. So it's a pretty risky match for Naboris. Pretty important. It's also important for Ham because this is another situation where they're going to be competing for that first place spot. Right now, Amiibo is 9 and 2. Farm D is 9 and 1, so he can afford to lose. But Ham and Zero both need to win their match if they want to get automatically qualified for the prize league. Ham's doing a pretty good job right now. He's already got 62% damage on Naboris for his second life, but the Smash Ball's on Naboris' side of the stage, but he does knock it off, and now Ham's gonna have a chance to break it, and looks like he is. And if he lands this final smash, that could be it for Naboris, because he'll be on his last stock, and we probably won't see another Smash Ball this game. And just a little bit too far away, so really good news for Naboris, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to rely on a Smash Ball before he gets this last KO. Gets his first one against Ham, so he's a full stock behind right now. Because of the level, we could see a situation where he gets Ham off stage and is able to get that down air, evening the game out. And then at that point, he potentially could fish for a Smash Ball, or he might be able to just get that reverse 3-stock outright. Doing a pretty decent job, but he's just not getting the damage he needs to do to catch up right now. And he's taking unnecessary hits from Ham, and that's putting him closer and closer to getting knocked out. The top of this level is really close to the KO zone, and DDD is a character that does really, really well with his up smash. And his up air, apparently. Naboris gonna go hug the camera there real quick before he gets knocked out. And only a couple more matches left for the Qualify League, and then we're going to go into the finals for the mid-season tournament. It's going to be between Cowboy and Whole Horse. Whole Horse, it's a double elimination, so Whole Horse hasn't lost a match yet. If Cowboy wants to win the tournament, he's going to have to win 2 matches in a row against him. And we can see the last of today's matches on the bottom left there. It's going to be Mochi versus Spike, Farm D versus Zero. That's going to be a huge one. Because if Zero wins, then we're going to see a 4-way tie for first place. So 2 of the Amiibo moving on. 2 of the Amiibo happen to play in the Up and Down tournament. Spike and Mochi are going to be playing to see who gets eliminated. Whichever one of those 2 loses is going to be eliminated from Season 6. As much as I'd hate to see Mochi get eliminated, I still plan on using one of my entry slots so she can at least play in the Survival League. I've got a Ganon that I want to try next season. I have one that I trained one with spirits and one without. So the spirits one ended up doing really good in a tournament the other day. So I want to see how the vanilla one does. I think he'll do pretty good. Got the famous Cool Rob. Unfortunately for him, he is going to be eliminated. There's not really much he can do. His score is just a little bit too low to automatically qualify into Season 6, but I would like to see him in the Survival League again. He did pretty good. And good counter from Morgana. Cool Rob's having trouble getting any kind of damage in. Gets a couple chances there. But Morgana's going to get that first KO. This is kind of a tough stage for Cool Rob. Just because Morgana's got a lot of room to move around and she has a lot of ranged attacks. So as you can see, she's just outmaneuvering Cool Rob right now. And a lot of his attacks, he's charging up, and it's given her time to just move away, line up her side B, and just hit him with it while he's charging up his attack. And it looks like we almost saw the second knockout there. And Cool Rob getting suplexed by Morgana. Not quite high enough to get the KO. She's going to get another chance. There it is. And Morgana's only at 67% on her first stock. Cool Rob's probably going to have a chance to break a Smash Ball here in a moment. But at this point, I don't think he's going to be able to recover this match, even with one or two Smash Balls. Yeah, Palutena, just not a good matchup for Rob, it's looking like. And is that going to be enough? Looks like it's not quite enough. We've got the Smash Ball out. Cool Rob going straight for it. He knows he needs that Smash Ball to win this match. But he's got to be careful. He's letting Morgana get close. And she uses her side B to snipe the Smash Ball. But Cool Rob knocks it loose. He's going to get another chance to break it. But it looks like he's distracted. And Morgana uses her side B to win the match. So that's going to be a 3-stock for Morgana.
Battle. Inkling. B2.
Oh, you got VR? Nice. Which headset did you get? I'm liking my Vive. I want to upgrade to the Index. My brother has a Quest 2. He says it's pretty good. He says the wireless is nice. Yeah, I've heard the Quest is pretty decent. He says it's like... He says that he bought Beat Saber on Steam, though, because I guess if he buys it on the Oculus store or whatever, it's a lot harder to mod, from what I hear. So he just plays it on Steam. I don't really know what goes into it though, because I don't have a. I've never used the Oculus stuff before. I do like their controllers though. Oh, and this is a terrible level for both of these characters. Spike's starting off on the offensive. I think because Mochi as Inkling is going to have a little bit better horizontal recovery, she won't suffer too much from the AI flaw on this stage. Spike going straight for that first KO. And this is an important match for... it's an important match for both of these characters because whichever one loses is going to be eliminated, and whichever one wins is going to have a chance to compete in the Survival League, depending on how the tiebreaker goes. And it looks like both of these Amiibo are determined to fight on that little rock on the side of the stage. And first KO going to go to Spike. Not looking too great for Mochi. Has only been able to hit Spike a few times, and only for 46% damage. Spike being very squirrely, already has an advantage in the second stock, so full stock ahead for Spike right now, and gets the Smash Ball. Mochi knocks the Smash Ball loose, but is still a stock behind. And Spike's going to get another chance to break it, but Mochi ends up landing on it with a recovery. And Mochi evens out the stock. She's got 66% disadvantage, but she does have the Smash Ball. She did have the Smash Ball. It looks like Spike's going to go for it. But Mochi's going to break it again. The Smash Ball's loose, though. They are fighting over this thing. It's a slugfest right now. And Spike's going to break it this time. Is Mochi going to be able to break it loose again, though? Oh, and Mochi tries dodging out of the way for that Smash Ball, the final smash. But, unfortunately, isn't quite able to get out of the way in time, and Spike's going to get that second knockout. He's got to be careful on the side of the stage, though. Yeah, on this map, the Amiibo love fighting on this little rock on the right side. I'm not sure why, but the AI just gravitates towards it. And Spike's looking really good. He dashed off the level a little bit there, but it doesn't look like it affected him too much. And Spike is going to go 4-7 for the season, so now what he wants to happen is he's going to be rooting against Red Oni in his match against Minnesota. Because if Red Oni loses, that means Spike will advance for free into the Survival League for Season 6.
Stop battle! Dr. Mario! Hero!
And 3 more matches tonight. This is going to be one of the bigger ones. Farm Dean 0 Farm D is playing for his first place position. If he loses, he's gonna have to go into the tiebreaker to see if he makes it into the Survival League or not. Or not the Survival League, the Prize League even. I think he's in a pretty good spot tiebreaker-wise because he's only lost one game. But it all depends who he's lost to. Actually, let's take a look here real quick. Who did he lose to? He lost to Morgana. So actually, I think Farm D, because he's beaten all those other Amiibo, he is going to advance no matter what. So it's just Zero right now that is trying to win this match to potentially get into the Prize League. If he loses, however, he will have to go into the Up and Down tournament, so there is still a chance. And the only thing left at this point is the tiebreaker match. So if Minnesota is able to beat Red Oni, that means Spike and Naboris are safe. However, if Red Oni wins his match, then there's going to be a three-way tiebreaker. The loser of that is going to end up eliminated. But going into this match, it looks like it's pretty even so far, both Amiibo and KO range. Zero getting saved by the side scraper, gets knocked off the backboard. And it's actually Zero that's going to get the first knockout. And Farm D with a pretty quick response, so we've still got an even game going into the second match, but Zero's going to start padding his advantage a little bit. But Farm D able to take it right back, and we've got a Smash Ball out. It's on Zero's side of the court. It doesn't really mean much, though, because those first couple hits, it's going to go flying every kind of random direction. But it looks like Farm D is going to be the one that ends up breaking it. Zero needs to jump quick. He is able to jump over it. So that's going to be a miss from Farm D. And now Farm D going to be the first one getting the KO on the second stock. He's at 92%, so Zero can still even it out pretty easily at this point. He just wants to be careful not to take any unnecessary damage. Is that going to be enough? It doesn't look like it, but he's going to go seal the deal there. And we're going to go into this last stock with a relatively even game. Zero only about 38% behind now. That's only one or two attacks, especially if he lands a smash attack, or as Hero, Farm D has to watch out for that crit as well. And they're both playing a pretty dangerous game on the side of the stage like this. Kind of like the Donkey Kong level, Amiibo really love that right side of the stage, that lower skyscraper. I think they gravitate towards the lowest point in the map. I think it's an AI flaw. And Zero getting the win he needs to potentially secure a position in the Season 6 Prize League.
Stop battle! Roy!
Alright, this is Minnesota's chance to be a wild card. Minnesota is eliminated, but this is their chance to bring Red Oni with them. If you're Mono or Pika 123, you're going to be rooting for Minnesota in this match because Red Oni losing means that you won't have to go into that tiebreaker, and then Spike and Boris will get the automatic Survival League entry. If Red Oni wins, however, there will be a three-way tie. The loser of that three-way tie will end up being eliminated. And there are a lot of ties in this qualified league, so after this stream's over, I might not have those tiebreakers updated for a little bit. It may take me about an hour or so to get everything situated. The only one I know that we did break is the tie between Algernon, Papaladin, and Nochi. Papaladin and Algernon ended up winning that one, and Nochi was the one that got eliminated from Group C. Minnesota's starting out really good. Red Oni getting a couple hits in, but he's hitting Popo and not Nana. And this is a pretty great stage pick for Minnesota as well. Very flat, so their neutral B is going to do a really good job. And just the character matchup, if they get Red Oni off stage, they can just spam that neutral B. Luckily for Red Oni, though, it looks like his recovery overrides that attack. So it's not one of those situations where they can just get him off stage and then hit him a couple times to guarantee the KO. But Popo needs to go catch up to Nana so they can get back on stage. Red Oni knocks her back, though, for them. Oh, and a misplay from Red Oni, runs off the stage, and he goes a little bit too far down, isn't able to recover. Minnesota's at 111% though, so he should be able to get a KO relatively soon. But not before Minnesota's able to do some serious damage in this second stock. Looks like they're changing their strategy up a little bit, going for that side B. And they get a chance to do some juggling. But even when they're in the air, they're still able to hit Red Oni, and they could even get a second KO before getting knocked out for the first time. That would be bad news for Red Oni. And the Smash Ball's out, and they're going straight for it. Red Oni does break the Smash Ball. It looks like he's going to land it, but at 0%, it's not going to do a whole lot. Basically just one hero crit. And ooh, that might be enough. It looks like he's not going to be able to recover. And if you are Mono or Pika 123, make sure to give Orca a huge thank you for saving saving your Season 6 entry. Because Minnesota is going to be knocking Red Oni out of the running and eliminating him from Season 6. If he wants to come back, he's going to have to be submitted into the Survival League. Alright, and potentially the last match of the night. There might be one more after, depending on the results, but it's going to be the mid-season tournament, Whole Horse versus Cowboy for the Grand Finals.
Stop battle.
And the Grand Finals, very thematic Grand Finals. It's Whole Horse versus Cowboy. Whole Horse, the Mii Gunner, versus Cowboy, the Mii Sword Fighter. I'm glad that they're different Mii characters, because that's really the only way I can tell the difference between the two. And Cowboy was starting off with an early lead, but it looks like Whole Horse able to catch up, and now they're tied at exactly 67% each. Whole Horse did win against Cowboy in the winners finals, so he does have a winning history against him. This isn't an extended series or anything like that. This is a brand new match, but because it's double elimination, Whole Horse will be able to lose against Cowboy and still get to a play again. So Cowboy has to win twice if he wants to win. Whole Horse only has to win once. When it comes to betting, those will be two separate matches. But when it comes to the actual tournament, that's how the results are going to have to be. Whole Horse gets the KO animation, but doesn't get the KO. Same thing for Cowboy, they both get it, but neither one gets the KO. Whole Horse... Oh, actually, so this is a 3-stock game, not a 5-stock, so once that 3rd stock gets knocked out, I'll make sure to end the match. I had it for 5-stock because I was training Amiibo with this rule set. So yeah, just to be clear, this is not a 5-stock match. It's a 3-stock. So whenever that 3rd KO happens, I'll be ending the match. And Whole Horse doing a little doing a little dance there. Oh yeah, it's a showdown. Old West style. Yeah, I can't think of any two Amiibo that I would rather have in the finals right now. It's like the perfect setup. And Cowboy on his last stock. He needs to get this KO. And is that going to be enough? I think Whole Horse shouldn't have any trouble recovering from it. Just barely makes it though. Ooh, Cowboy gets the knockout hit, but it's against the wall, so it doesn't send Whole Horse off stage, unfortunately. Alright, he gets it, so it says 3-3, but this is actually the last stock, and Cowboy's in a really dangerous spot. 99%, great mine from Whole Horse. And it looks like that is going to be game. So Whole Horse taking the championship. But, you know, they're good sports about it, it looks like. So yeah, that is it for the Qualified League. The website has all of the matches, but the way the website breaks ties is not the way that they're actually broken. So I'm going to update those to manually put the correct rankings in. So that should be updated once I do all the tiebreakers, which should probably be within the next hour or so. I just have to put everything into a spreadsheet and figure out who won against who, all the head-to-head matches. The top 10 points-wise is not over yet. There is still the season finals. The top 16 Amiibo are going to be going at it starting next week. That's going to be across 2 different streams. I'll have the dates up for that as soon as I get them. And then after that, it's going to be a short break while I redesign a couple website features for Season 6 and accept all of the entries. So I'll have the sign-up link and everything posted in all the tournament channels. But thanks for watching. The 3 Amiibo that won in the mid-season tournament will be participating in the Prize League. And I'm also going to have a King of the Hill style match for another 3 Amiibo that can make it into the Prize League. That'll be at the end of the season finals. And it'll be a pretty fast-paced tournament. I'm just going to run through the matches, no betting or anything like that. I mean, there will technically be betting, but you won't. I'm going to erase the points before it happens and after it happens, so it won't really... The betting won't mean anything. It'll be like, whose line is it anyway? Anyway, thanks for watching. Season finals... I don't have the exact date yet, but I'm guessing, let's see, today's Saturday. Oh, the Pokemon thing's starting tomorrow, if you like Pokemon. I'm going to be doing a week-long contest for that as well. But the finals is probably going to be next Saturday and Sunday, I believe. I think is going to be the best time to do it. But yep, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Congratulations to everyone that advanced. Better luck next time to everyone that didn't. Even if you didn't, you're gonna have two entries for Season 6. Any Amiibo that automatically qualified do not count against those 2 entries. So in Fammy's case, Fammy's got a whole army of Amiibo that he's going to be having in Season 6. All of his, I think all of his Amiibo qualified. Yep, have a good day. I'll have everything updated and posted in my in the Grand Prix Discord. And I'll be posting the bracket for the mid-season tournament because that one was a ranked one for the USAC, that Discord. So congratulations on that. I believe, whose whole horse is that? Ika? Congratulations, Ika. You got a little star for your whole horse. And yep, see you later. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the sun if it's sunny where you are. It is over here. And see you later.